Digital is big in India and it's going to get bigger and bigger. No wonder if you ask people which is the future of marketing, they talk about digital marketing.
India is today the second biggest country in terms of Facebook users after the United States of America. India is a dark marketing environment, so there is heavily restricted regulation regarding advertising.
You're not allowed to show, let's say, pack shots or pouring shots. A lot of it is either implied, or we use what we call brand extensions and surrogates.
So that was the biggest challenge, which I personally feel that through digital would be addressed going forward.
What technology does, it opens doors, and we've chosen digital as one of our key channels. So for us, it's a way to communicate the brand to our target consumers in an environment that is heavily restricted in terms of advertising. One way to start creating awareness for a product is to create what we call umbrella brands or brand avatars.
It couldn't have been well-timed. Project Core for us, and also looking at India as a pathfinder market. Specific to the Hayward's 5000 project, Hayward's 5000 has been a fantastic journey.
Its purpose is to support its consumers to overcome their daily struggles and help them to achieve the next step in their life, to improve their lives.
The role of Hayward's 5000 in his life is about strengthening his resolve. And the Hindi word for that is Hayward's hai to hausla buland, hausla being resolve.
But what about if we want to truly live our purpose and trying to improve our consumers' lives?
For once we said, let's not push the beer here. Let's just stay true to the cause.
And so what we came up is an idea of this Hausla Buland Academy.
We partnered with a company which makes course material for a lot of distance learning program that happens in India. We put down about 10 different courses, starting from how do I improve my strike rate in interviews, how do I structure my resume, finish the course, take a test, and they upskill themselves.
We want to provide people with an opportunity to build the skills that are necessary to get to the next steps in their lives.
The kind of playback we got after we started airing the film is that, oh my God, finally here's a brand who understands me. Here's finally a brand which has spoken my language, my way.
And we have received in the first 4 weeks of the campaign more than 10,000 calls.
What we realize is we need a hardware and a framework, capability building around how do we manage this kind of a volume of people wanting to enroll as well as be a part of the academy. What are the best practices? Where has been done successfully elsewhere? We need to either scale up or start doing things better from an overall digital sort of standpoint.
So with the power of digital now, what we can do is we can understand that what a particular stakeholder is talking and thinking on an issue which is very critical to us. For instance, on Center for Science and Environment, who have done a lot of work on water, and there are a lot of stakeholders who are important to us who are talking on water. So through digital, we can understand, we can map them, we can study them. And I believe the Project Core at this time could add value to us because they can provide us a repository of information, they can provide best practices in digital, a common pool of resources.
What I'm looking forward to from Core is a lot of exchange in terms of what is possible, like the SMS mobile that we're piloting with Foster's. Maybe there is similar activities going on other way in the world.
SMS is the in thing now. People are doing campaigns happening on SMS.
The consumer can send an SMS to a number that has been advertised in those outlets through posters. He will get an automated message that gives him the right to redeem either a discount or a promotional item. And for us, we get a database of consumers and we know where they've bought, what they've bought, and what their purchasing behavior is.
There's lots of cross-pollinating that can happen within the group, and I think to have like a governing body called Project Core is really about that.
We have also been following a lot of digital campaigns which are happening worldwide, and we have taken some inputs from there too. For instance, when we were supposed to launch our responsible drinking campaign, in fact, the name of our campaign is Respect the Road in India, which has been kind of borrowed from the campaign which happened in US in Miller. If you ask somebody now, which is the biggest campaign on drinking and driving in India, they would preferably say Respect the Road.
And there is significant upside and opportunity for all the markets to tap into a pool of content rather than everyone needing to develop it on its own with own digital agency.
They don't have to reinvent the wheel every time, thereby saving cost for the company, being more efficient. And we all can work together in understanding how digital works and how we can make use of it.